Doug's got the brewery all set up. I've ground the grains. He's washed all the equipment, so we're getting ready to mash. We've got our mash tun ready to go. Notice the number of holes drilled in the bottom. Dozens of small holes drilled through with a common 1/16 inch drill. The holes allow the water to drain through, but the grains themselves form a bed that won't fall through these holes. So you've got the water ready there, Doug?
It's all warmed up. We're all set to go. I'll start filling up this bucket.
Doug's going to put just enough water in so when we insert the mash tun back in, it will fill up to maybe about here. We start to mix in the grains within the water then. Doug started heating the mash water earlier. The target temperature for the mash is about 63 to 66 degrees Celsius, or 145 to 150 degrees Fahrenheit. Since the grains are at room temperature, the mash water must be heated to about 10 degrees above that target. This allows the grains to come up to temperature while we stir in, or mash in as it is called. Just slide this in. The mash is started with the water already covering the holes in the mash tun. This helps to prevent the holes from becoming clogged. The grains are slowly added while stirring constantly. You'll want to be sure there are no dry pockets or lumps in the mix. As more grains are added, you'll see the mixture turns from a soupy consistency to a very thick consistency.
Okay.
And then our last little bit. As the mixture thickens, add more water to keep the mixture at the consistency of a thin oatmeal porridge. I'll get a little more water, Doug. In order to help you hit the target mash temperature, you might want to take periodic temperature readings. If your mash temperature seems too low, you can try adding warmer water. Conversely, if your mash temperature is above the target, you can add cooler water. Remember that as you stir in water, you will be naturally lowering the temperature of the mix. Looking good, looking good. Once the mashing is complete, you have to prepare the mash tun. We don't have a heat-controlled tun, so we wrap our mash tun with closed-cell foam, the kind used for camping and available at most camping stores, and secure the mat with a bungee. With a good insulating jacket and hat, the mash should not lose much heat during the mash, so temperature adjustment should not be necessary. And if you pass over a thermometer, Doug? Before covering the tun, take a final temperature reading. If you are below your target, you can add some warm water, or pull a small amount of the mash, heat it, and stir it back in. Repeat this until the target is reached. If you are only a couple of degrees above the target, do not adjust down, since the temperature will drop a bit over the 90-minute mash period. So, grains are in the bucket, mashing away. We've put an insulating layer around it. We've given it a little hat to keep it warm, because as we know, the heat escapes from the top. So, while our mash is doing its thing, let's go do our thing. Let's go have a beer, Doug.
Let's go have a beer, Pete.